Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Jaquan,
I'm Jasmine.
and welcome to the Film Spill.
So today, guys, we're going to be reviewing seasons 1 and 2 of BMF. This is a crime series, and here is a summary. Detroit brothers Demetrius and Terry Flannery become powerful figures in a multi-state drug and money laundering organization.
Yeah. So, I enjoyed BMF. You know, we normally watch shows that are centered around drugs, and I think this is one of those shows that I definitely can say that I really enjoyed. So the rating I gave this show was a 3. Let's get into my pros and my cons. So my very first pro for BMF was Lamar. You can't stand the rain scene when he kills Slick. Every season, Lamar was just a savage, and I was just like, this dude got to go. Monique did a great job as her role as a baby mom, but it was some time frame she was doing some extra stuff. So the actor that plays Meech, so the son, Demetrius Jr., he plays his dad real well. I thought he did an amazing job. Da Vinci, also the actor who plays Terry, he does a great job. Um, I like how they flash forward sometimes to kind of show you where the real people are actually at during the time. So as far as with Meech, you know, him being locked up because he actually is really locked up in the real life. I really think their story is interesting. You know, two brothers who become some of the richest men from Detroit, and they are black. And I think the most important thing about their story is that they both are still alive. And a lot of the times we watch these drug shows, they're dead. So I just thought it was interesting that they're both still alive to kind of tell their story. I love their intro. We always joke about how that old man was kind of singing that song, but he does a great job. I like the scene whenever Meech pulls up to the dude from Ohio, mother's house. This is in season 2. He helped the mom take her groceries in the house, only to spook the other guy to getting his drugs back. All right, let's get into my cons. They didn't kill Lamar in the first season. We watch so many shows when we see somebody who's like the menace, and it's like the whoever's the protagonist is like, you have an opportunity to kill the person, you don't. And I get it. They're like, oh, yeah, we're going to leave him on drugs and stuff. Yes, that messed him up too. But it's like, bro, you need to kill this dude because you can get clean off drugs. And he can come back and still be the same Lamar. So I just don't get how they didn't do that. It was crazy whenever Lamar kills his baby mama, Monique. That was sad. When Terry baby mother took the baby and left him only to find out that her and the mom plotted so he can get out the game, but it backfired. That was just extra, you know, the mom kind of poking her. I get she wanted to kind of just, you know, take care of her son and stuff. When Brian didn't take the gun in that he was holding over B. Mickey's head for the 2 murder charges, and then his son used it to kill someone, and then the police ended up charging his son with the 3 murders. That was just insane. When Brian and his partner have sex, the sex scene, we both said that was real cringy. It was sad when B. Mickey kills Kato, especially when he finds out that she was pregnant with his child. Lala Anthony acting young but looking old. It was just weird seeing her like trying to be like younger or whatever. It was just weird because it's like, lady, you're like in your 40s. Come on now. Young Miami acting. I seen so many memes about this, so actually finally watching the show, she did not do a good job. When Meech was working with K9, that dude was just really crazy. He had a knack for just working with crazy people. I think the most disgusting thing was Lamar poop bad scene. Yuck. It's just even thinking about that just makes my stomach turns. Lamar cousin, aka Ashley Larry from Dave Chappelle, trying to reason with Lamar and then getting threatened and beat up. I'm like, bro, just stop talking to this guy. Just obviously he just doesn't respect you. And every time you say something, he's threatening you. Just chill out, bro. Terry, right? Terry was messing up a lot of stuff in season 2. Hiring the white lady, she ended up getting caught. He was just trying to do too much, man. Terry getting whipped over Lala. Another thing, it was just like him just doing so much and messing up their operation and him trying to go with Lala. And she's basically telling him, oh, you don't even have your house. You know, you need to stay with your... Like, it was just a weird situation there. Whenever Meech and Terry dad cheat on Lucille, which is the mom with the friend, that was kind of messed up. Lucille was just so extra. She made a huge scene about the magazine she found, but she didn't even want her husband to touch her when he wanted it. It was just so much in their relationship, just so much. You know me being a husband, I'm just like, bro, come on. I'm tired. Like, yo, what do you think? He's not tired? Extra. Like I stated before, Monique messing stuff up. So Lamar baby mama Monique was trying to get him to smoke crack, and then he was like, nah, you do it. Like, she was just basically messing up too much stuff. I definitely did not like Snoop Dogg's wig. It was just weird seeing him with that wig on. I didn't like how they were so flashy. You know, you hear me talk so much about these drug dealers and just seeing how they were so flashy with their jewelry and stuff. I'm like, bro, y'all want to get caught. I didn't like how they added the basketball player Jalen Rose. Jalen Rose, if you don't know, he was a huge basketball player in the 90s and the 80s, early 2000s, and he was a part of the Fab Five back in like the 80s and 90s. They basically had the real Jalen Rose, because he's still alive, in the show. even though the show is based in the 80s. And they were like, oh yeah, you're basically the same Jalen Rose when you're young. It's like, no, you're not. And the sister Nicole, she was just catching strays in this show. I felt bad for her getting slapped by her mom, getting targeted by Lamar. She was just going through a lot. And, even her working her job, seeing that the job she was working at, Meech, is starting to launder money through there. She was just catching a lot of strays. But other than that, it was an interesting show. I give it a 3.
Okay, guys, I give this show a 4 out of 5. I like how Little Meech is actually the son of the real life Meech. I didn't like Detective Bryant in season 1 or 2. I don't like dirty cops and he was doing too much. It sucks to find out that Kato was working for Lamar and that B. Mickey had to be the one to pull the trigger on her because he seemed to love her a lot. Then to find out in season 2 that she was pregnant with his baby when she was killed. That was really sad. He was really down about that. I didn't like how in season 2, Terry was doing too much. He was trying to help, but he kept making decisions for the business that made no sense and would usually backfire. Terry's love for Lala's character was extreme. I'm like, isn't he 18 or 19? He's over here trying to settle down with a married woman with kids. Like, he was really trying to play family man for real. The sex scenes with Detective Bryant and his partner was cringy to watch. It was nice to see Young Miami in season 2, City Girls Up 100. I don't think her acting was too horrible, but practice makes perfect. Meech did a good job. He made pretty smart business decisions for the most part, and he wasn't giving up on his dream, no matter what or no matter how many setbacks they had. Lamar was crazy. I don't know why Meech didn't make sure he was dead in season 1, and then of course them giving him crack in season 2, like you said, was just dumb to me because I feel like it's just going to bite them in the butt in the next season if they have one. I like seeing the Freaknik when it was in Atlanta. It just looks like it was so fun back in the day. Snoop Dogg as a pastor was hilarious to me. I couldn't really take him serious. Like he said, his wig was crazy. And I really liked the intro song titled Wish Me Luck by 50 Cent. So overall, I think it was a pretty good series and I gave it a 4 out of 5.
Yeah. Just like always, make sure you guys like, subscribe, and comment. You guys have a good one.